Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to upgrade from macOS 9.1 Classic up to version macOS 9.2. In this case, I went to Google and typed Mac OS download, and then I found an original 9.2 version on the Internet Archive. I'm going to provide you in the details of how to get there. This is the address right here. What you want to do is you want to download the image to your computer. In this case, I have an iMac. Once you download it, then you copy the image to a USB. I had a USB that is the USB is formatted to FAT. I preferred to do that with everything that had to do with Mac or Linux or any other old vintage program. So basically, I'm going to show you more or less the steps to do so. Okay, we're gonna update today. We're gonna how to update Classic Mac OS 9.2.1. Then I'm gonna provide the details, the link. What you do, like I just did now, go to the archive website, download the Classic Mac OS 9.21 iOS image. You copy the ISO image to a thumb drive formatted as FAT, and then you copy the image to the desktop on your Imac G3 machine. In this case, I had a Imac G3. You double click on the ISO image and install it on the Macintosh main drive. Make sure to disable Norton or any extension that had to do with security to avoid interference. This will override the Classic Mac OS 9.1 that I assume that is in the iMac G3. In my computer, I'm running the Mac OS 10.28, which is Tiger version, and Mac OS Classic 9.21 that runs on the Tiger in a system folder. So it was 9.1 in my system, but now I updated to the version 9.2. You can switch to any of the two operating systems by going to Start Up This and select Macintosh HD System folder, Mac OS 9.2.1, or select as main boot Macintosh HD System, Tiger version 10.28. For example, if you are in the Tiger version of the machine, from Tiger you click on blue Apple logo, then click on System Preferences, and then click on Start Up This. From the select Mac OS 9.21, then click on Lock to prevent further changes. Then select Change, then save and restart. If you are on a Tiger version and you want to go back to the you are in the Classic and you want to go back to the Tiger, you click I'm sorry, if you are in the Classic 9.2 already, but you want to go back when you reboot the computer, click on the Apple logo, select the Start Up This, and select Macintosh HD System, then restart. The question typical is why to upgrade from Mac OS 9.1 to Mac OS 9.2, because Classic version 9.2 is more stable than 9.1. And from Start System, you click Restart, and that's it. If you have any comments, please let me know. Now I'm going to show you actually the whole process from the iMac G3. Now we have my iMac G3. I'm on Tiger. Let me show you by clicking on the logo. It's on iMac. It's Mac OS 10 software, which is the same thing about this Mac. Mac OS 10 or Tiger version is version 10.2.8. This is a memory 512 megabyte, processor 500 megahertz, powered PC G3. As you can see, this is a powered PC, 1999. So basically, if you wanted to if I when you copy the copy the image, you can put them on this right here on the desktop. Double click on it, begin the installation. If you want to do, they have some options that you want to use or not. I don't care for it, so I went ahead and just did as default whatever was in there. But you can make a selection where you want it this way, that way. So now let's go to so in this system I already installed it, so I'm not gonna be able to show you the whole installation. That's why I had the explanation with the details. So you go to the Apple here, you go to uh, system preferences, and from the Tiger it's very easy because it has the logo. You see the classic is showing already installed on that. Then let me see, double click on it just to show you what mine looks like. Start of this, advanced memory, all kinds of information on it. Let's go back to the main menu. Okay, so we're gonna select start of disk. Once it's already installed, you click on it. And if you want to switch, okay, now we are on the Mac OS 10.2.8 on the Macintosh hard drive. We want to go to Mac OS 9.2.1 on Macintosh hard drive. So I select that. You want to lock that, so you click the lock to prevent further changes. That way, say change, okay. You hit the restart, and you save and restart, and hit okay. Then it's gonna go to the Mac OS Classic. It's gonna take a few minutes, so I'm gonna give it a pause right now. Now it's loading the Classic 9.2. It depends on your system if you have any. You see, it's loading right now. What application you already have or not? It's loading out the desktop. This is start out disk, and it's gonna populate the icons on the bottom. You can see that. See, like right here on the bottom, in the taskbar. It loads really fast, by the way. It's not that bad. It's just we're used to the fast machines and so forth. Then I have a lot of applications on in the computer from the old system. And now we have the Macintosh hard drive right here on this corner. They have applications like the Solitaire. Well, that's an application installed here, Solitaire. That's probably no program. This is the Apple logo. Looks different. If you notice, it has different color like yellow, red, and green. Okay, so here we had all the applications on the bottom. I don't care too much about it, but let's say you want to go back to, well, I don't know. Let's see what we have here. Let's go to here. Let's try this application. They had a lot of applications, but that's not the purpose today. Explorer, you can do America Online. Come on, America Online doesn't exist anymore. Favorites, calculator. Let's do the calculator just to show you. Really neat. So let's go back to the old system. When you want to reboot, if you want to, you can reboot back to the old system, to the new system, to the Tiger. So you go to about this computer, and then you go to control panels, and then you go all the way down, scroll all the way down to start out this. Remember the keyword start out this. You click on it. It's a little different on the start out this though, by the way, but you can see how we can go back. Now we are on the 9.2.1, and we want to go to Macintosh HD System, which is the 10.28. I'm going to go back there, and then I'm going to restart. This has a little error because I did not disable Norton, but that's okay. You just ignore it. Start out this. Hit OK, and I ignore it, and then it continue. the restart now process. And now it's going to restart to Tiger. If you don't do it that way, it will go back to the same. I'm sure you're familiar with that sound. Now it's loading the Mac OS 10 or Tiger, and it's going back to normal. So the reason I had this is I like to use the classic for some older applications that I have, like like publishing tools and things like that. Now this one, when it loads up, it's gonna load automatically. I have it loading automatic in 9.2, but it's gonna be like if you have like you have VMware, you can use a little bit of this application inside the. It's like a virtual disk. I prefer, in many cases, just to go back to the entire system, which we did before. So basically, that's why you see loading Mac OS 9.2, which is loaded now. And you can use some of the applications if you know how to get there. But to me, it's a lot easier to work on one system and not both at the same time. And here you have typical applications, photo, PowerPoint, Microsoft Word. And then you have the classic startup right here. So let's try to open Microsoft Word just to show you how it looks like back in the day. Okay, I haven't worked this computer in a long time. I had it for many, many years that I repaired. And here it goes. And it's a project. We can do, I don't know, mail, just like Word document. And it's pretty neat. Very simple. You don't need to. But basically, this is it. So it's gonna quit Word. Thank you for your attention on this. Now I'm gonna shut down because I'm not gonna use it for a little while now. So the machine is running good since I fixed it back in 2000, 2002 or 2003, I think it was. And I had it sitting there. I mean, it's still running. Thank you for your attention. I'll turn it back on so you can hear the sound. And if you have any questions, just let me know and leave your comments if you like this video. I'm not a professional, doing videos and stuff like that, but this is what I would like to help other people. I'll be glad to answer your questions. And thank you for your attention. Peace out. Thank you. Bye bye.